Good morning and welcome back to Subsistence. Well, it's a very quiet morning so far. Weather looks pretty good. Oh, that is just beautiful. I love the sunrise. Love the sunrise in this game. Just having a look around, seeing if there is a lock crate anywhere. Any hunters that we can see. I've just cooked up a little bit of water and a little bit of breakfast. Now I am a little bit injured, you will notice. I just had a little run-in with a wolf just outside the base. So, but we took care of him, and I was bleeding a little bit, as you do. Now, in between episodes, I've done a little bit of work off camera. You'll notice I've got a rack of ribs here. I took down a moose. He was up on the hill just up there, and took a couple of long shots at him with the rifle. A couple of headshots, still didn't take him down, and he sort of disappeared out of view. And we went running after him, and eventually got him with a shotgun blast. So I'm sorry I missed that on camera, but it wasn't planned. It was just one of those funny things that kind of happened when I was in the middle of doing a little bit of building. Yes, I've been doing some building. You'll notice that I've got a very small amount of glass in here, and I've got no sandstone left. I've been making some glass panels for a greenhouse. So I'll show you what I've done up here. Quite a big change actually, but if you remember, there was a doorway here and a window here, and the light was kind of hanging off one of the window frames so that it would work inside and out. Now I've moved the window there. I made another window for that side, got rid of the doorway and the door, and then I got these panels made, which are the lovely new glass walls slanted. So I used up all of my glass panels for this. I needed 2 of those and 2 of the slanted side walls too. And that's all I could afford, unfortunately. So we've got a little mini greenhouse window, shall we say. In the future, what I would like to do once the river is unfrozen, I've got 2 vertical panels. I've got one this side, half walls these are, and one that side, those things. And I've got 2 half ceilings as well. I'd like to replace all of those 4 items with glass, just to get even more light in here. But you'll notice this is very early in the morning and we've got 60% light, so light doesn't seem to be a problem. I might even leave it like this, because it's working fine. Move the bed just so that it's out of the way, because our hunters do tend to come down here and stand and fight. So having these 2 windows a little bit more accessible, because the bed's not in the way, I think makes sense. And we've ended up with quite a lot of room here. Now you may wonder, where are the turbines and the solar panels? And that is why I've put in a ladder hatch. And up on the roof we've got a lovely deck up here, and I'm thinking of putting down some railings, stop me falling off. But I've moved all of the power generation up here, so we've got the 3 wind turbines just on the ridge there, and we've got 2 solar panels. All I did here was put down 2 ceiling pieces, so these things, these ceiling halves, and they fit really nicely against the ridge. So there's 4, just flattening off the roof, and I think it just neatens up the whole area, and just lets us put the power generation in without having it clipping through the floor. And everything sort of lines up and stands nice and neatly. So I'm quite pleased with that. So quite a few changes. It was one of those things, I wasn't planning on doing it. Came in to see how much sandstone I had, and then, well, got a bit carried away. But yeah, I think it's good. We could make another room up here if we wanted to, if we needed the room. For maybe the workshop for the lathe, for example. But I think now with this expanded space down here, I think we've got room in here now for the lathe. I mean, I can move the fireplace there and put the lathe here against this wall, and just move the fireplace into a bit of a better location. But we are going to need a lot of glass now, so if I want to do these sections in glass, and then we'll need 2, 4, 5 windows. That's going to be a lot of sandstone we're going to have to get once the lake unfreezes. So that's something to work towards. I have been crafting oxygen tanks as well. 8 zinc fragments and some cordage, and I have now 4 oxygen tanks. So once that lake unfreezes, we'll go and get a bunch of sandstone and maybe go and try and find the entrance to that new cave. But anyway, that is the update. So I just wanted to show you what I'd been doing. Let's drop the fuel in there. I don't want to lose these fires. Let's jump down. Lovely. That was good. Just a perfect time in there. Let's grab a couple of fuel bricks to take with me just for when I run back in. At least then I'll be ready to top things up. And we'll take a berry and maybe a drink of water. And let's just top this back up in the snow. Get it on the fire. And we'll head out and go and do a little bit of looting around, I think. Okay. So, I'm full of food and water. Let's go... Do we want to do some bow hunting or just looking for crates? I do need quite a bit of wood as well. I used some of that wood that I'd got in stock. Yeah, I was going to say I've turned this back on as well. I used some of the wood that I had in stock. I had a bunch of planks and some wood to make all of that stuff up on the roof. So I could do with getting some wood. I'll turn that on for now. Okay, let's go and grab some wood, and we can look back at the base and see how it looks with the new addition. So let's stand, I don't know, about here. Oh, that doesn't look too bad, does it? So I think we could definitely expand on the greenhouse idea. But I had to just do what I could with what I had on me, unfortunately. But it was right down to the wire. And of course everything takes metal ingots or iron fragments. So I think if you have a look at the recipe here just quickly, these slanted walls take iron fragments, and the full slanted glass wall takes a metal ingot for each one, so it was quite expensive. I'm still trying to work towards making the baking pan. So if I could grab as much iron as we can over the next few days in game, we can start working towards getting that baking pan done and making ourselves a nice roast rib dinner. Right, let's just grab a little bit more wood and we'll have another look at the base. Oh, it's very cold. It's minus 10 at the moment. I did put a little bit of meat aside in one of the chests to go rotten. Oh, that looks good. We'll have a look at the base just in a second. so that I could make myself a heat pack. That doesn't look too bad, does it? Yeah, it's a bit of an odd shape because of this sort of the bit that we're not using at the back because of the stairway. But once this is all upgraded, I think that's going to look really cool. It's going to take a long time to catch up with all of that though. Okay, let's go and see. I'm thinking I might want to grab that rotten meat and make that heat pack because we're at -9 now. And we might need that running around today. I've got one on me, but if we get caught out too far from home and start freezing, I'm going to use all my health kits making all these things. Right, okay, so what you need for one of these is 4 rotten meat and 1 medicinal tonic. May as well top the fires up. I really don't want to lose those today. With this cold, it's yeah, it's too much. It's too much. Right. So we've got a bit of wood now, nearly 100. We'll get a little bit more when we're out. I might go and plant this. I might go and place this. See if we can get ourselves a chicken when we get home. Although I've not seen many chickens around this area just lately. Where shall I put it? Shall I put it over here by the tree and then I'll remember where it is. There we go. Oh, do I need 4 of those? Oh gosh, right, okay, let's go and grab a berry or something. I've been using the medicinal plants for making biofuel because I've been going through a lot of biofuel. And these traps now last a little bit longer. Awesome. Right, okay. We'll see how many we manage to catch with that. Right, let's make sure the shotgun is reloaded. Let's go looking for a few crates. So it's -7, which is a little bit more manageable. Maybe if we head down to a little bit warmer area, that might be good. There's a cat there. Tell you what we'll do, we'll run down here and avoid the cat as much as we can. Yep, we're good. Okay, I'm going to grab as many of these fibres as possible as well because we are using a lot of fuel bricks for the fires. But that is giving us a lot of ash, which is great. Oh, I meant to look back at the base. Let's just quickly turn around and take a look. Yeah, it looks okay. It doesn't look too bad. Very strange shape. It's kind of always amazes me how a base will evolve. That wasn't at all planned for that shape to end up as it has. I heard you. Oh, we could go and grab that chicken and put him in the chicken pen. Oh, that's very nice. That is very cool. We'll have a potato. Was that a whole potato? It was. Gosh, I'm hungry. Oh, I forgot to eat. I'm sorry, I'm going to need to go back and get that sorted. It's the cold. We are using a lot of calories to keep warm. I keep seeing berries dotted around. They're so easy to spot once the weather gets like this. I know the cat's up here, but let's go and grab a liver. I should have something cooked in the fridge. And then we can head out proper. Oh, there's a white wolf. Do I want to... Why does that sound like there's two? I'm not going to risk that because that sounds like there's two. I really don't. I don't like that growl, that new white wolf growl. Did he not follow us up here? Have a look when we get outside. Yeah, I got a liver. Gosh, look how much food we've had to eat. I'm gonna have a tomato. We'll take a drink of water, and we can put that away. Okay. How's our power mass? I'm gonna run the generator just for a bit. Don't want to lose our fridge. I don't think we would, but I am running the mining drill. Okay, we'll avoid the wolf. I want to get my hands dirty, to be honest. Okay, so we were heading down towards the lake. I felt like maybe just going for a little run around the left-hand side of the lake alongside the fence. Just seeing if we can see a few bags and stuff. We'll go past our hunters. I know I mentioned this last time, but the hunter shouldn't be fishing today because he can't fish. So we should be safe to run around the shore without any interruption. And there's a tiny bit of the lake that I didn't unveil in the last episode that we could just make sure that we run across today. I'm not going to spend all day running across the lake, but I do love the sound it makes. I absolutely love the sound it makes. Look at this. This is awesome. Oh, I love this. I know this is exactly what we did last time, but okay, so just slightly over here, and then what we'll do is we'll head over to the shore and then make our way back. I wonder if the rogues are still over there. Okay, right in front of me, so it won't take long, and then we'll take a left, get out onto the shore, and go and loot for ore and boxes and maybe some wood over there as well. How close are we? We should be right on it now, so let's kind of just do a little bit of a loop. Oh look, there's a moose on the island. And he's on the ice as well. That's cool. Okay, that sorted that out. Awesome. Wanted to get that done as soon as I realised I'd missed it last time. I need to keep an eye out here for any rogues that might be camping. Gosh, it seems like such a different place with the ice. We're doing okay for temperature. So -3 right now. And I think I might grab a little bit of wood as we run along here as well. And we'll just check all of the rocks for ore as well. But it looks very quiet along here. I'm not seeing any crates actually, which is not a great thing. I really wish I'd have got a little bit more sandstone when the river was unfrozen. Oh look, there's a potato. I'm going to get that before anything else. We've picked up a lot of potatoes recently, which is quite nice. That'll go nicely with the ribs for the rib dinner. The garden is ready to pick and replant, by the way. I need to decide what we're going to plant. But I just love listening to the crunch of the snow. So there's a fibre down there. Listen to how quiet and peaceful it is here. I don't know if was that a 4-log tree? Yeah, I missed the last log. So I haven't seen any ore anywhere. But we'll check this rock just to our right now. Grab these couple of fibres. Oh nice, there's 3. There's a wolf just up the hill in front of me, I notice. Let's go and see if we can pick up any ore without disturbing him. So, nothing on here. Some of the rocks just up the hill here seem to have ore on them. I'm just going to check this one. Oh, there's some. That looks like potassium though. Maybe zinc? I think it's zinc. I've been using a little bit of zinc for making the oxygen tanks. But I'm going to need 40 refined zinc for the baking pan, I think it is, that I needed that for, so we'll definitely grab some replacement stuff. And I guess I could always recycle some zinc, because we're going to need some mass generated soon as well. Where did that wolf go? Okay, well I see a fibre up here. We'll grab the tree and check the rock out. I'm just pretty glad that the weather is not too stormy. There definitely seems to be a little bit more of quieter spells now than there used to be. Don't know whether that's a change that was made. It feels like you get many more quieter days. Quiet, nice, gentle snow. Rather than the full-on sort of storm all the time. But, I mean, it might be different in different areas of the map, maybe, but I don't know whether the coding might be that complicated, or I'd really like to get the big tree, but that wolf is kind of a bit close. Let's check out down here. So I'm starting to see a few crates. They're arriving now. Look how this area is much less snowy. Much less snow on the ground. It's kind of cool. Although I have to say, I love a time of year where, you know, you have to really force your way through the snow. Where a real depth of snow builds up. Gosh, we're not getting much loot, are we? Only a couple of crates that we've picked up so far, though. There's an ammo crate. I'm just going to grab that fibre. We'll grab this. There should be another couple of crates somewhere nearby. Oh gosh. Oh my word. Goodness me, that made me jump. I don't... Oh, there he is. Look how well camouflaged he was. Yep, I didn't even spot him. So peaceful, you get lulled into a full sense of security down here. Get a little bit more wood. And there's a couple of these rocks here that are quite good for ore. It's nice just exploring this area a little bit, sort of just following the coastline, or the shore, should I say. It's not a sea. But just following the shore a little bit. Okay, let's grab this crate. Oh, an apple. That's pretty cool. I might have a protein bar or two. Right, let's have a look for ore. So nothing on that rock. This one in front sometimes has some ore on the side. I'm kind of close to the hunters, but not too close to disturb them, really, I don't think. So we've got a wild boar, and we've got a white wolf. Nope, no ore, no ore. Oh, we're losing the day. I can't believe that day is almost over again. Oh yeah, we have been going for quite a while, 26 minutes or so. So I guess that makes sense. It's amazing how quickly it goes. I think this one's probably going to be a bit of a shorter episode. Look at the fortress base up there. Looking quite formidable. Let's get a little bit closer. And then maybe we'll run back through the birch forest. This is nice when there are no bears down here. Because this is a big regular bear spawn, this place. Okay, how much wood did we get? 51. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Right, let's get well, I see a berry. Let's get some vegetables and stuff if we can. It's starting to get a bit chilly, but we're not cold enough to need a heat pack yet, I don't think. I'm gonna get this plant too. Where are the hunters? I think they must all be inside, warming themselves by the fire. We ought to be able to go foraging. I've thought for a long time it would be nice if there were fallen logs in the game that we could get mushrooms from. And we could go foraging for not only like the medicinal herbs and the odd berry and that sort of thing, strawberries in summer, but it would be nice to be able to get mushrooms as well. Okay, I'm just staying away from anything. Looks like there's a boar up there. Look at him. Rooting in the dirt. Yeah, I'm staying away from any engagements, really, I think. Ooh. We could get him. I love listening to them. They make a great sound. 135 hit points, so we'd probably need to plonk him with an arrow or something first. And then shotgun him. To take him down effectively, I think. Alright, we've got a bit of the sound of the snowstorm. And it's pretty dark. I was going to make a flashlight. Probably should have done that. There's a white wolf just to the right there. Right, let's see how much ore we've got in here. And the power looks like it's doing quite well. Right, let's get that light on. Let's get this ore refined, because we do We do need to make some ingots. So we need 10 and 5, and we could make 3. But that would be all of my... That's not enough. Yep. We need 1 more ingot in order to be able to craft the baking pan. So, still a little bit short. We should be able to get that done very soon though. Let's put all of this away. Oh, fires. Yep, we don't want to lose those. Oh, they're fine. Good. Okay. Right, that, and that. We'll eat those berries. We'll drink the water. And we'll have something nice and tasty. Steak will do. And we'll drop that down in there. So there's my 40 zinc fragments for the baking pan. We need 8 metal ingots, and we have 2. And as I say, the ability to make a couple, but not enough. 3, yeah. We're short on the iron. We're actually okay on the copper, which is quite surprising. Let's head upstairs. And now I love the light up here. I've put it where the pitched roof finishes and the floors start, and it just perches on the edge of the plank there, and it lights up this whole area. So pretty cool. Right, let's have a look at the... Oh, that's that wolf down there. I was going to say, let's have a look at these plants. So I'll grab a bit of water. And I need to pick all of these. I think all of these are done. Potatoes. 1 cotton. And I think this might be done too. Yeah, full crop of potatoes and onions. So we can make liver and onions again. So let's have a look at what seeds we've got. We've got 1 onion seed. I would like... let's split. And let's extract 3 seeds. So we'll put 4 onions in. Let's split, and let's extract 4 of those. So we'll do a bed of onions in this one and potatoes. And I think we had a potato seed over. And let's do tomatoes in this one. We'll do a full bed of those, because my thinking here is if we're going to get a chicken, we are going to need to feed them something, and I think tomatoes is probably going to be our best bet. Okay, is there any need for water? That's fine, that's fine. What are you? You're that wolf, okay. Doesn't it look great? I love it. Woo! Okay, I didn't expect to fall down there, that was quite funny. Right, okay, so we've got plenty of vegetables, not many carrots. I should probably put some carrots in. Right, another 3 cotton. We're a bit short on seeds again, so that's all we can grow for now. I do need to repair my combat helmet, which will take 1 cotton. We can repair our boots nice and easily. Just a little bit of cloth. I'm just wondering, should I do that while it's quite cheap? But I do need to iron for that. I think it'll be okay for the moment. Yeah, I think it'll be okay. Right. Oh, look at this. Is it me, or does this look a little bit thicker snow on that rock? Okay, we've got liver and onions we can make again, so I think we should get one of those on the go. I'll do 2. Okay, and that leaves me with 7. I should probably turn half of those into seeds, I think, but I'll do it when I need them, I think. Yep, that's good. And I think I'll cook a steak up. Oh, it's so cold sounding. It really is. Right, well, we've got 3 more ingots here. So we just need 1 more. We're up to 5. We need 5 more iron. How much have we got down here in the mining drill? I wonder if I can just lean over here so I don't need to go down onto the floor. Got 1. And one about to come out. There we are. We just need a couple more. I think you get 1 each from those. I don't think you get 2. I think it's just 1 for 1. But we'll get that refining. Right, let's make sure our food is okay. Got 64 ash there. Got a little bit of biofuel. We'll drop in the generator. I don't think I've got an awful lot left. I've really been running this thing, but we're okay for power. It's going to shut off soon anyway. And actually, we've got a bunch of those plants too, medicinal plants. So, okay, I'm going to top the fire up now. A bit of a waste. I don't think I really needed to do that then, but it'll be okay. And we'll do this one too, so we don't lose it. And we'll drop that water away. And I'm just going to admire the my mini greenhouse. So at the moment it's still night time. Not really light yet. I have seen this in the day get up to 100%, so that's pretty cool. Let's go up onto here. Just see just how cold it is. -13. And look at those wind turbines. Wow. That's incredible. That's pulling in quite a bit of power for us. I might need to just move that wool farm. I don't think I've got many arrows left. I'll go and make some. But yeah, that should be pulling in quite a bit of power now. We've got them upgraded twice for efficiency, both of them. And it's 0.14 each. And nothing at all for the solar panels. But I think we've got room for perhaps another 2 if I space these out a little bit better. And then probably another 3. 3 turbines, at least another 2. Just on this little roof, so I think it's worked out really well. Alright, let's hop back down again because it's getting really cold out there. Gosh. Yeah, look at the food we've eaten. We've only just eaten and our food's already dropped. Amazing. It's so much quieter in here. It really does feel warm and cozy. I want to get these windows done as soon as possible, I think. And that's something we can do once the lake is thawed. I can actually climb down here. Okay, you're okay, and we'll put you away. Okay, 10 fat's not great, but we get so many animals just outside the base that it's pretty easy to just to hop out here and kill a wolf or a cougar or something. So I think I'm going to make a few sticks and grab the nails and those feathers and make some arrows, because we've definitely been using our stock. So we'll get that back up to where it should be. We do have 2 Molotovs, so we should go and raid one of the hunter bases soon. I've got 1 more that I could make, And then we could probably use a pickaxe for the remainder. So we could potentially go and take out 2 bases in the coming days. Just seeing if we've got any iron on this rock here. No, but we do have a carrot. Carrot seed. Well, better than getting it myself. Okay, well, we're into the next day. I'm pretty happy with what we ended up getting done with our very, very small amount of sandstone. I think it looks great. We get a decent amount of light in here. As I say, it gets up to 100, so there's no problem with it being in plenty of light. But I think if we replace these 2 side vertical half walls and then the 2 half floors as well, I think that will really make it look much better. And it's just the start. We can expand on this as we move on. So I think that's where I am going to leave this episode. Thank you so much for joining me. Until next time, take care, and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.